Today, we're going to dive right into the business of global mobility. We're going to break down exactly how a modern immigration firm operates, and we'll do it by using their own promotional material as our source.
You know, it almost always starts with a big, bold promise. Something just like this. And this phrase, it's so much more than a tagline. It's a direct line to that powerful, universal desire we all have for a new life, a new career, new possibilities in a different country. It's really the perfect hook to draw you in.
Okay, so that's the big question, right? How do you actually deliver on a promise like that? To figure it out, we're going to peel back the layers of a firm called PR and Visas. We'll look at how they structure their services, how they build trust, and how they guide their clients from one country to the next.
So, before a potential client even thinks about services, a firm has to establish trust. It's absolutely crucial. And the first play in their book? It's usually building that foundation of credibility, and it often starts with their own origin story and track record. Now, what's so fascinating here is you can literally see their strategic evolution on display. They map out their own journey for you, starting as a niche specialist, just focusing on Canadian PR, and then blowing up into this broad multi-service provider. This isn't just a history lesson, you see. It's a very carefully crafted story about success, about adaptation, and about their growing expertise. And then you get the power of a big number. Claiming over 5,000 successful applications, well, that's not just a statistic. It's a tool. It's meant to anchor the firm's experience in a solid, memorable figure that basically screams, hey, we've done this thousands of times. You can trust us. Okay, so once that trust is established, the focus shifts to what they actually sell. The goal here is to present this comprehensive menu of services, something designed to meet the needs of pretty much any potential migrant. So what exactly is on that menu? Well, the cornerstone for a lot of these firms is permanent residency, or PR. So what is it? It's basically the golden ticket. It's not full citizenship, no, but it's the next best thing. It gives you the right to live, work, and get social benefits in a new country for the long haul. And right here is where you see a key strategy in action. A modern consultancy doesn't just say, oh, we do PR. No way. They prove their deep expertise by naming these specific, really complex government programs for all these high-demand countries. Listing things like Express Entry or QMAS isn't just a bunch of jargon. It's a signal that they have specialized knowledge.
But PR is really just the beginning. The diversification strategy is so clear here. They offer everything from study visas for students to investment visas for entrepreneurs, all the way to direct job recruitment. The firm is setting itself up as a one-stop shop, trying to capture every possible client no matter why they want to move abroad.
Okay, so we know what they sell, but how do they say they actually get it done? This next part is all about their process, the how. How do they turn a super complex legal process into a manageable service that you or I could use? This four-step process, it's classic service packaging. It's designed to take what can feel like an intimidating, bureaucratic nightmare and turn it into a clear, guided journey. From that first personalized chat to services after you've landed, the message is loud and clear. Don't worry. We'll be with you every single step of the way.
And this whole approach isn't one size fits all either. The firm's strategy has to be tailored. So for a work permit, success totally depends on their network of recruiters and employers. But for a study visa, the focus shifts completely to their relationships with universities. It's a really nimble, adaptive model that changes depending on what the client actually wants to achieve.
So, after breaking all this down, what does the business model of a firm like this really tell us about the industry as a whole today? Let's kind of zoom out for the big picture takeaway. So here it is, the ultimate takeaway. This industry has moved so far beyond simple visa agents. Today's successful firm is a holistic consultancy. It's not just about filling out forms anymore, it's about managing every single piece of a person's journey abroad. I'm talking from education and investment to careers and, finally, to actually settling in. The whole shebang.
And that leaves us with one final thought. Understanding how these firms work is the first step for sure. But as they hold open this gateway to global opportunities, the most important question isn't what they can offer you, it's what you're actually looking for. What does that opportunity truly mean to you?